It's a fat. Hello, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. And thank you for connecting to this class. I can see that Cindy's there. Hello, Cindy. I was surprised. I didn't know if you were joining. That's amazing. A quick few things before starting the class. First of all, audio check as always. So if you hear me, I can see that Cindy just replied in the live chat, so I assume that you can hear me fine and see me properly. I had to cancel the class on Thursday, the English flow, because I didn't feel too well at the beginning of the week. I had a pain on one side of my body, probably sciatica. I blame my return running after months. So I decided to just rest for a few days and feel much better. So sometimes we just need to listen to our bodies and, give ourselves some time to heal. So today flow, it's morning flow. So it's going to be quite an energetic one. We are going to wake up our bodies. It's going to be a full body sequence. We're going to work on arms, core, glutes, and legs. And it's going to be slightly shorter than usual. So I'll try to finish around 11:45. And because of my pain at the beginning of the week, there are some movements that are still a little bit uncomfortable to me. And for this reason, I have actually a physical student with me this morning. My boyfriend Anatoly here is gonna do the class, do the flow as you guys at home. And I will be showing some of the postures and then working with him and maybe adjusting a little bit, but you just follow my voice and my instruction as always. So before starting, as you know, I don't play music on video because of copyright. So I added a new playlist here in the description of the video. So feel free to just click on that link if you like and start. So play music. And we're gonna start sitting on our mat. As always, you can use a support, maybe like a yoga block, if you have one, and Anatoly is using one. You can also use like just a pillow, and that will help to give you sort of like an extra layer to ensure that your spine is long. We're gonna cross our legs, release the hands on the knees or on our legs. And let's start closing our eyes. Let's take a few moments at the beginning of the practice to land on the mat. To check in with our bodies. Check how you feel this morning. Try to keep a long spine here. Relax your shoulders down. Relax your neck. Maybe just moving your head side to side. And find stillness. And start bringing the attention towards your breath. We inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Observe your breath this morning. How is it? Does the air come through the nose and stop in the chest? Can you Take longer inhalation and exhalation. Can you deepen your breath? I'm going to start inhaling through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. One last time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to your Nava breathing. Keep that connection with your breath throughout the practice. Remember, the breath is your anchor to go back to the present moment if your mind starts wandering. Let's place the right hand on the chest, left hand on the belly. Take a moment to set an intention for this practice today. Release your hands on the knees. Open your eyes. We're gonna start waking up our neck. We take a few circles with the neck, very slowly. Just feel the body sensation that this movement creates in your cervical area. Change direction. Feel free to close your eyes here to connect a bit deeper with the movement. And back to center. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale, lift your arms, look up, find length in the spine. Exhale, release the hands on the mat. Right hand on the mat. Inhale, lift the left arm, lengthen first, and then bend on the side. So make sure to keep the left glute on the mat and think about extending before falling on the side. 1 inhalation here, 1 exhalation, and back to center. Change side. Inhale, lengthen. Lift the right arm, look up. Exhale, bend the left elbow and bend on the side. Think about opening here. So try to open your right shoulders. Maybe look towards the ceiling. Exhale, back to center. Hands on the knees. With the inhale, we're gonna push our chest forward. So think about like cat and cow, but from a seated position. Look up. Exhale, curve your spine. Try to curve the spine as much as you can. Relax your neck. And breathe in this curve that you're creating on the back. And then inhale. Again, bring your chest up. Lift the spine, relax the shoulders down. Slightly activate your abs, so bring the navel in. And this is the posture that you want to keep when you're in a seated position. So the shoulders are open, the spine is long. And now we're gonna place the left hand on the right knee, right hand on the back. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, gentle twist towards the right. You can look towards the beginning of the mat or maybe gaze above your right shoulder. 1 right here. Exhale, back to center, and change side. Right hand on the left knee. Inhale, lift the glute, go all the way up to your shoulder. Exhale, back to center. We interlace the fingers under our back. You can keep your palms together. Actually, we want the palms together. You can keep the elbow bent and just open the shoulders and look out. And then maybe you want to try to extend your arms, keeping the palm together. Look up. Exhale. Release. Maybe curve the spine one more time. And center. And we are going to our O4s or tabletop position. Make sure to have your wrists under your shoulders, the knees under your hips. And start making circles. So warming up our wrist, also our hips and the shoulders. They can be like big circle, so you can go as deep as you like. Actually listen to what your body feels this morning. Maybe they are just tiny circles. That will work as well. And change direction. Keep breathing. Try to keep the connection with the movement. One breath, one movement. And back to center. And now we take a few rounds of cat and cow. So inhale, drop your belly down. Open your chest, look up. Exhale. Reverse the movement. Curve your spine. Push with your hands against the mat. And inhale, back to cow pose. Make sure to push with your hands. Keep going. Follow the rhythm of your own breath. Exhale. Make sure to relax your neck. And inhale. Push the belly down. Open your chest. Try to keep the neck long. So maybe just instead of looking towards the ceiling, just look head. In this way, we avoid collapsing on the cervical spine. Take care of your neck and the cervical area. This is a very delicate one. One last round of cat and cow. And back to center. And we're gonna extend the right leg back. Lift the leg, push with your right heel, hold here, and lift the opposite arm. Find engagement in your core. So bring the navel in, keep the leg high. So we engage the right glute. Exhale, bring the elbow towards the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Keep pushing with your right arm. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Keep that core engaged. One last time. Exhale. Inhale. And we stay here. We keep the leg up. Release the hands on the mat. Point your toe. Bend the knee. And think about wanting to touch your head with the tip of your toes. So again, we are engaging the glutes, opening the chest. Exhale, back to center. And we move to the other side. So left leg up. Make sure your foot is in flex. Activate your core. Lift your right arm. Hold here. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. You're working on the core. Exhale, bend. We'll work on our arms and glutes. Exhale. One last time, inhale. Exhale, make sure to look down on the mat to protect your neck. Lengthen, release the hands, point toes, bend the knee, and think about touching the crown of your head with the tip of your big toe and vice versa. Exhale. Tabletop. Open your knees as wide as the mat. Push your hips down. Maybe walk your hands a little bit further. And then release the head on the mat. Try to keep the toes touching each other. And push with your hips and your glutes towards the heels while finding length on the spine. And from here, you're gonna tuck the toes under, keeping that length in the spine. Now start lifting the hips towards the ceiling first, and then push the hips towards the back wall. Downward facing dog, the first one of the class. Make sure to, and feel free actually to bring movement to this one. So feel free to maybe bend one knees, the other. Make sure the fingertips are spread. Press with your hands. Release your neck. And if you want to keep the knees bent, that's totally fine. It's actually good if it's your first down dog of the day. Keep pushing with your heels towards the mat. Maybe look towards your feet or your belly button. And then look in between your hands. Slowly walk towards the top of the mat. Open your feet, hip distance apart. Bend your knees. Bring a gentle, actually generous bend of the knees here. And then grab opposite elbow. We want here, we tend in this pose to bring all the weight towards the heels. So maybe feel free to move your arms side to side. Bring some movement here. From this full forward, we're gonna hold it a bit longer. Just breathe. On this asana, we're stretching the hamstring. At each exhalation, you can try to, if you have like your knees bent, to extend and lengthen the legs a bit more, but again, without going too far. Listen to your body. Release the hands on the mat. Left hand on the mat. Bend the left knee. Right leg is extended as much as you can. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Hold here in this twist. If you notice that you're not twisting enough, you can use a block here. And this will help you to extend more. Yes, that's perfect. Again, check your flexibility and adjust accordingly. Exhale, back to center, change legs. So we bend the right knee, we extend the left leg, and lift the left arm. And again, we want to feel the twist on the upper body, and at the same time, we're working on the left hamstring. Exhale, back to center. You can release the block or the support that you have. Bend your knees. Keep the upper body completely relaxed. Now we start vertebra by vertebra. Rolling all the way up. The arms, the shoulders comes up, and finally the head. Take a big shoulder roll. Release any tension. Just move your arms. We're gonna go into sun salutation, which I love I think it's one of the best vinyasa asanas for waking up in a good way. So we start from Tadasana mountain pose. Keep your big toes together. Tails can be slightly apart. Close your eye for a moment. Feel the connection with the four corners of your feet. Connect with your body. Reconnect for a second with that intention that we set at the beginning of the practice. We're going to go into sun salute, but it's going to be an evolution. We're going phases into that. So open your eyes, inhale, move your arms all the way out and up. Palms touch, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, fall forward again. Hands on the mat, release the neck. Inhale, alpha lift. The hands can be on the mat, under the knees, or on the legs, on the thigh. And we go again. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, alpha lift again. Think about lengthening the spine. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, alpha lift. Press the hands here. Lengthen the front. And then here, you see the difference. Now we have a long spine. Exhale, fall forward. And from here, we step back into plank. And we hold. So again, check your plank. Push with your heels. Avoid to drop the hips up. So activate your core, bring the navel in. Push with your hands. And look towards the top of the mat. So the neck is long. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. One last time. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. And from here, we inhale, forward. Bend your elbows. Keep the elbows close to the body and try to keep the body in one line. And lower all the way down on the mat. Feet are together. The feet are top of the feet on the mat. Keep the legs as they are, but push with your feet. Inhale. Start lifting up into a low cobra. Or a big cobra, naturally. That's good. Exhale. Lower down. We're going cobra again. Inhale. Push with your hands. Keep the elbows close to the body. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale. Push with your feet down the mat. Activate your abs. Keep the elbow close to the body. Relax the shoulder. Open. Exhale, lower down and push back into downward facing dog. And take 3 deep inhalation, 3 long exhalation. In down dog, feel free to go to child pose if you need to rest. On the next inhale, if you're in child pose, actually, go back to down dog and meet us there. And then we look in between the hands. And we walk, step, or jump towards the top of the mat. Release the head down. Inhale, come all the way up. Palms touch, look up. Exhale, Tadasana mountain pose. Hands in prayer in front of the heart center. And again, we keep moving. Inhale, look your hands up, move the head. Exhale, bend your knees, fall forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, try to extend the legs and then find a long spine, shoulder far from the ears. Exhale, hands on the mat, push back into a high plank. And this time, we're gonna go into half push-ups. So inhale, shift forward, keeping the elbows close to the body. Go halfway. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And from here, exhale down of push-up. Now point the toes. Keep the knees up from the mat. And find your up dog. Open your chest, release the neck. Push with your arm and keep a slight bend in the elbow. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Take 3 deep inhalation and exhalation in your down dog. Sometimes one of the most frequent questions for people who start with yoga is, how do I do chaturanga? It's really hard. I cannot do that. Push-ups. That's the only way. So maybe give yourself a goal, 5 push-ups per day, and then see and notice the difference in your body. From down dog, inhale, lift your right leg up. And bring your knee towards the nose or the forehead. Inhale up, right knee, right elbow. Keep your ab active, inhale up. Right knee, left elbow. And you can stay here, or you can place the right foot in front, extend the right leg, and find your support side plank. Back to center. Inhale, up, down dog. Bend your knee, open your hips, and then bring your right foot in between your hands. Keep the legs as they are. Keep your ab engaged, so don't collapse on the right leg. Inhale. Find your high lunge here. Breathe here. Make sure that you push with your back heel. You can step a little bit. Yes, perfect. Relax your shoulders. You should feel the stretch on your left leg. Try to, if not, if you're all the way up, just bring your abs in. And now we're gonna twist. So bring the right arms towards the right, twist over the right, find your balance. Inhale, arms up. And again, exhale, twist. Inhale, arms up. Last time, twist. Inhale, arms up. From here, you can bring the hands in prayer in front of your heart center, or you can place the left hand on your belly, right hand on your back. And we start leaning forward. Maybe you can step the feet a bit closer. Now we start leaning forward. We are gonna find our warrior tree. So play with your balance or not. And I love the fact that Anatoly decided to stay there because that's fine. And that's the beauty of yoga. Like, see what your body feels doing. Maybe today is not that balanced. Then just stay in your high lunge. Working your hamstring, working your glutes. We're gonna meet in a high lunge again. Bring your arms all the way up. And then open the arms on the side, open the hips. Place the left foot on the mat. And we find our warrior two. Make sure your right knee doesn't shoot over the ankle. So either a 90-degree angle or bring the knee slightly back. Inhale, left leg on the left leg, arm on the left leg. Lift the right arm, look up, lengthen here. Exhale, right elbow on the right knee. And bring your left arm all the way up in a diagonal. And you can stay here. You can find your bind. Keep pushing with the back foot. So the left foot is completely stuck on the mat. You activate the foot pushing down, so you activate the back leg. Make sure that you look towards the top hand. Find length on the side. And inhale, come all the way up, reverse the warrior again as a counter pose. And back to center. And we're gonna extend the right leg, step the foot a bit closer to the back one. Make sure the hips are in line. And we're gonna start bringing the left hip towards the left. Think about someone pulling you from the front hand. And then when you feel like I cannot go more than that, then you release the hand on your leg. You lift the opposite arm. Triangle pose. And again, here, the goal is not going to touch this. If my body starts, curving, that's not what we want. What we want is feeling the aperture here on our side body and create a line with your hands. So if you're here, that's fine. With practice, you'll see your body will open up. I will go further and further. Inhale, raise all the way up. We're gonna open the legs a bit more. Bring the feet inward, so turn it inward so that the toes sort of look at each other. Hands on our side, on our waist. Inhale, lift, open your chest, look up. Exhale, start folding forward, keeping your spine long. So see where you arrive. If going more forward imply that you curve the spine, just stay here. You can use a block if you want. Maybe you can start shifting. Using a support is good because it gives you the feeling of being supporting, and you can start shifting the weight towards the toes, and that's where the real stretch happens. If you touch the mat, make sure that your fingertips are in line with your toes. Now take a couple of breaths here. If in your practice you have a tripod headstand, like Cindy, I know she does, please feel free to go there now. Inhale. Lift halfway. Bring the hands again on your waist. And we lift all the way up. And we're going to move towards the opposite side. So we're going to externally rotate the feet. And we're going to find the high lunge on the left side. Again, check your alignment here. You want to push with your left heel, but to feel this stretch on the psoas muscle on the right, bring your belly in. So we maintain the lumbar curve in our spine, but we activate the abs to stretch a bit deeper. And from here, you can stay here. Back, no, I'm going against the wall. Or you can bring your hands in prayer in front of your center. Then we bring the right hand on the belly, left hand on the back. This is to help you to keep the hips on the line and slowly find your balance, your way into your warrior three. You can keep pushing with the heel back or point your toes, play with your arms, and with control, find your way back to a high lunge. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, move to a warrior two. Arms are strong. Push with your back heel. Inhale, reverse warrior. Landing towards the sky. Exhale, side angle left, elbow on the left knee. Look towards the right hand. Again, here, you can stay here. You can bring maybe the left hand on the mat, but without collapsing. So keeping the lengthen on the upper body. Maybe you have a bind. If you want to open more your chest, your shoulders, or just stay here. And inhale, back to center. Reverse the warrior. And warrior two. Extend the front leg. Step the feet closer. And again, start bringing the right hip this time towards the back. Think about someone pulling you from the left hand. Lengthen as much as you can. And then, wherever you are with your left hand, just place it on the leg. And lift the right arm up. Think about creating one line with your arms. Look up. Think about opening your upper body towards the right. And we look towards the left foot. Inhale. Use your abs, your core to lift yourself all the way up. Again, we're gonna open the legs a bit more. Move the feet inward. This time we interlace the fingers on our back. And again, as we did before, make sure the palms touch. And then you can keep your elbows bent. Open your chest. Maybe try to extend your arms. And then start folding forward. And see where you can arrive. Think about bringing the weight a bit more towards your toes. Yes. The hands are far from your butt, from your glutes. And we always usually accumulate tension on our face, on our neck. So just let go the neck here. So let go. Maybe move the head if that helps. Maybe smile if you feel there's a lot of tension accumulating in your facial muscles. And inhale, raise slowly, slowly, all the way up. And take a few shoulder rolls here. You can step out of the mat. We can actually stay here. So we stay in the middle of the mat. We're gonna bring the feet together. We're gonna play on balance, just one balance pose today. Start from the right. I'm gonna start lifting our right leg and crossing it over the left. And you can stay here, or you can keep crossing. So find this crossless position. You can stay here. This is fine. If you want to go into full eagle pose, I'm gonna bring the opposite arm, so the left arm on top of the right, and we cross them over. When we are here, think about, if you have the arms in eagle, think about lifting your elbows, releasing the shoulders down, and then bringing the hands far from the face. Engage your core. You can stay here, you can start maybe bending your knee, maybe curving your spine. And take this practice as a way to experiment and play with the asanas as well. Play with your body, discover where your body can go. Always listening to it. Exhale, release, give it a shake, let the tension go. And we go on the other side. So left leg on top of the right, find your cross leg, eagle legs here, and then either arms in prayer or this time the right arm on top of the left. Find your focal point. Engage your core. Bring that navel towards the spine. Feel the four corner of your right foot. Press it down. That's your foundation. And then find your version of eagle pose. Explore the imbalances in the body. There's always one side that is more flexible, more balanced. Sometimes it depends on the days. Just learn to love your body as it is. Exhale, release. I'm going walking at the top of the mat. Feet together. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, pull forward. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine is the last one, promise. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step or jump into high, into plank, and then find your chaturanga. So try to go into the half push-up, and then inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhalation through the nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, let go. And release the knees on the mat. Go into your child pose for just one breath. Slowly walk your hands towards your knees. Find a seated position. We're actually going on the mat. Let's lay down on the mat. Grab your knees. Bring the knees towards your chest. And start moving side to side. Maybe place the hands on the knees and make a circle with the knees to massage the lumbar spine. You can change direction. And then release the left leg down on the mat, hug the right knee towards the chest. And with your left hand, bring the right knee towards the left. Open your right arm on the side, palm facing down. Maybe gaze towards the right. Final twist to release any left tension. I invite you to close the eyes here. Start feeling the benefits and the effects of the practice on your body. Inhale slowly back to center. And change the legs. We extend the right leg. We hug the left towards the chest. Then we invite the leg to the right and towards the right. Maybe gaze towards the left. Try to keep the right shoulder on the mat. Feel the full stretch along your spine. If this stretch is not intense enough for you, you can bring the knee closer to the chest. And slowly exhale back to center. Feel free to add any asana here. Maybe you want to go into happy baby. Maybe you want to go in shoulder stand. Like anything that your body requires you before going into final relaxation. You're at home, it's your time. Just feel free to go ahead. If you're ready, though, find your way into Savasana. You're gonna open the legs as wide as the mat. Let the feet fall on the side. Open your arms, palms facing towards the sky. And close your eyes. Feel your breath. Feel the effect to flow on the entire body. Feel the energy, the vital energy that you have created within yourself. And give yourself permission to let go. You can stay in Savasana longer if you need. If you're ready to make your way back, start bringing movement back in your body, starting from your fingertips, your toes. We take a big stretch, bringing your arms all the way above the head. Give yourself a stretch. If you feel like yawning, go for it. It's a sort of a second wake up for your body. Exhale, hug your knees. Give yourself a big final hug. And then slowly let yourself fall on the side and find your way into a seated position. Try to keep the eyes closed if possible. Keep the hands on the knees. You're gonna do a final breathing exercise to balance out. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Observe how you feel. Hopefully a bit more relaxed, hopefully a bit stronger, maybe with a bit more of energy to face another day. Thank you for letting me guide you in this yoga practice. Namaste. Well done. Oh. Okay, what time is it? Ooh, I'm late of 4 minutes. For who knows me, 4 minutes for me is nothing. Usually I'm much more late than that. Thank you so much for joining this class. I really hope you enjoy it. And tomorrow morning, we're gonna have another class. It's gonna be in Italian, same time, so 11:45. And I will let you know, hopefully I'll be fully recovered for next week, and we're gonna have like a few more yoga classes together. But as always, thank you so much for your support. If you like this class, this will gonna stay, so I will upload it later in my YouTube channel. You can give like a thumbs up, you can leave any comments, subscribe to the channel. You will receive like all the videos I'm working on. I'm preparing a few shorter flows So sort of like 15, 30 minutes that you can practice also at home at any time. Thank you, Yeisa. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. I wish you a fabulous Saturday, and I hope you to see you at the next class.